lady's room, right? And she's still in bed, but I need her up for therapy. And so I asked, I said, ma'am, you getting out of bed today? I need you up for therapy. She said, I would get out of bed if the daggone machines were working. I said, what machine? She said, it's the sit to stand lift. So it's a machine that helps you stand up. She can't get up on her own. It's a machine that helps you get out of bed. She said the batteries are broken in that machine and the other one is broken. She said the battery's dead in one machine and the other one's broken. I said, oh, so I said, what that mean? You gonna stay in bed? She said, I wanna get up, I really do, but this place, they don't pay for nothing. She said, they get all your money, but they don't spend no money on nothing. They don't fix nothing around here. I said, yeah, I've heard that before, man. So we did some exercises in bed and she said, they take all my money. All I get is Social Security. I get over $2,000, but they only give me $98 a month. I said, what? She said, yeah, that's all they give me is $98 a month. They take the rest of it. And I was like, oh man, I said, what do you do with that $98? She said, well, I would like to buy my Mountain Dews, but I can't because it don't last me the whole month. She said, $98 a month is not enough for as much soda as I like to drink. I said, so you like to drink Mountain Dews, huh? She said, oh, I love it. She said, I've ran out. I don't have any. I need to get some more, but I got to wait a few days till I get my next $98 because that's all I get for the month. And she said, I got some roommates down the hall that they be asking me for money because they spend all their money as soon as they get it. I was like, oh, I said, I'm sorry, man. She's like, see, you don't understand. I got ADHD. I said, you got ADHD? She was like, yeah. And she said, I need Mountain Dew for it. I said, really? She said, yeah, you didn't know that? She said, caffeine helps ADHD. She said, I can't think without it. I said, all right, okay. I was like, you want a Mountain Dew? She was like, oh my goodness. She said, I'd die for a Mountain Dew right now. I said, oh, okay, ma'am. I said, well, is there a vending machine around here? She's like, yeah, there's a vending machine around the corner, but they didn't raise the prices on us again. I said, so how much is a Mountain Dew out the vending machine? She said, I think it's over $2. And she said, they just passed a new law where they put a soda tax on the sodas. I'm in the state of Maryland. She said they put a new soda tax on the sodas. So she said they increased the prices again. And she said, I can't afford it, but even right now, I don't even have the money to buy me just one. She said, oh, I would just love a Mountain Dew right now. I was like, you want a Mountain Dew, ma'am? She was like, oh, I'll die for a Mountain Dew right now. I was like, well, let me see what I can do. So I go to the vending machine and I get her a Mountain Dew. Now pull up to the vending machine. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. I have not been to a vending machine and got a soda out of a vending machine in so long. As you can see, I'm pushing the soda picture. I'm pushing the soda picture because I don't even know how to use this vending machine. I didn't even know there was a button right here. So I finally figured it out and I pushed the button to get her a Mountain Dew. And I took it back to her room, right? Took it back to her room. She didn't know I was gonna get it for her. I took it back to her room and I gave it to her. And if you could have seen the look on her face when I came in with that nice cold Mountain Dew, the first thing out of her mouth, she was like, oh my goodness, this is life. She said, this is life. I was cracking up. Oh my goodness. This is life. Was the first thing she said when I gave her the Mountain Dew. So the moral of the story, y'all, I always tell y'all to help people out, man. Sometimes it's the little things. Sometimes it's the little things you can do for a person that'll just make their day, okay? Got that lady a Mountain Dew and she was happy. She was happy. That Mountain Dew cost $2.45 though. Good God, I did not know a 20-ounce Mountain Dew cost $2.45. There was even a little sign on the vending machine that said prices are going to increase. I don't know if they have increased or they're going to go up from here. Oh, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But anyway, y'all, help people whenever you get a chance. It's the little things that can go a long way. She said, this is life. She tore that Mountain Dew up. So y'all be cool, be safe, respect your elders, and help people whenever you get a chance. And I will holler at y'all in the next video.
What you gonna do about the guy when the night ends. What you gonna do about it? Tell you what, let's forget about it. You've got enough fancy friends and a way about you. Like your luck, it's never ever gonna dry up. No, tell you what, let's forget about it. You got it all figured out and a way about you. Like you